Hi all, so this is the project for this morning or this afternoon. I'll start it now and see how far we get, but it's time to sort the polytunnel out. That is meaning that we need to organise it, clean it out and harvest as well. So I think the first thing we'll do is go and get the tomatoes off, because they will be going up and being roasted with some garlic to make a sauce. So I'll just collect them in here and then pop them into my other planter. So some of them are no good because they've split and gone funny, but it doesn't matter, I'll just get what I can. The ones that have split, I'll just cut the bits off and just eat them as they are. Even if they're slightly underripe, I'll pick them off and they can just ripen together. I mean, you can see how loaded it is. This is Tom Thumb, so I think what I'll do is, because there are so many, is I'll just get on and do it, and then I will show you later on how many I've got, and also I will weigh them. The ones that are grotty I will just throw away anyway. Right, okay, so that, I don't know whether you can, so that there is all of my tomatoes. I will weigh them and I'll put that on the screen. I've dropped quite a few on the floor because I use this as a compost area as well. So in the spring I use a shovel, pull the floor up and use that as compost. Pick it up and pop it on my beds. So the next thing I think we're going to go to is over here. And finish tidying these up, cut them off and pull the ones out. So this one here needs just pulling out. This one needs harvesting here. And this one broke off into two parts. So there's one part and there's another. And I think that this one is, oh, I've forgotten the name now. It's very sweet. I'll put the name up if I remember it. But I will be growing this one again next year, because the fruits are just so sweet and lush. So I'll take all of these off, and then the ones that are ripe, I'll leave the other ones on in the hope that they will ripen up. But it's surprising off of a small plant. And this plant here was the one that I had taken as an offshoot, and this has been all the way through my better plant. So I have been very happy with that. Just see if you can see me. Yeah. So pull all of these off, and hopefully any others will come on. If they don't, they'll just get pulled off in the near future and got rid of. Right, so that's those. And that's those ones there. But what I will do is I will weigh them again like the others. And I'm going to start on this area here, tidying up. So this here will all go out for the goat. These nice big slugs in here hiding. Is a runner for a strawberry. So what I'm going to do is, these strawberries are going out of here this year. And I'm going to take the runners and everything and just take them outside. So that will be something I either do today or another day. It's very difficult because I want to get rid of everything, but I don't want to take everything out that the animals can't eat. So I think I might have to do it in stages. So we'll go out and give these marigolds to the goats now, and then we'll have a look and see what else we can do without taking everything up and wasting it. I don't like waste. I have to throw it all over the place because otherwise Storm, this one here, Storm, she will stop the rest from eating it. So I have to put it all over the place, and I've had to make sure that there's no tomato plants or anything in there as well. Just go and get any others that there are there. So as you can see, they're enjoying those. Now we're going to go and see what else we can do in the polytunnel. I haven't got anything here, so I want to get some things planted in here. I've got some different lettuces and things that need to go in. So right, let's see what we've got here. So I've got some beetroot that I didn't get around to planting out, so I'll put that out here and I'll get that planted up. There's already beets on there. I've got a chard here that can come up, and that can go out to the animals. Got a plant that I bought it in and I've been deadheading. It is glasses, Coreopsis double the sun, and it is lovely. Tesco's £5, as you can see, but you do need to keep deadheading it for it to come back again. And I thought I'd keep it in here over the winter, and then hopefully it will come back. But that can go out for a moment while I'm sorting and organising. Now this one here, I don't even know where this one came from, because I'd taken all my tomato plants down. So over this side, so this one must have come up while I was away, and I hadn't noticed since. Well, I probably wasn't too bothered, to be honest. So we'll get rid of that one. I think what I'll do is I will take the marigolds down in this side, and then that will be, I can get a little bit more compost on here and try and get it a bit more organised. For some reason this side is more dry. Look, I've even got a bucket in here, look. I couldn't even see it. So I think I'll pull these up. I'll get this side all sorted because there isn't quite so much over here. The problem that I have is these bits here as well, is you get the weeds coming up, and that's when you need gloves on, when you've got a blooming bramble. I think I'll pull all of these because they're just like one big mess. I do need to be careful that there's nothing else in here that the goats can't eat. I don't want them being ill. Don't want any vet bills. Thank you very much. Don't want them being poorly. I hate it when they're poorly. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to cut the chive right back. I don't know whether I'll be able to do it very well with these pincers, but we'll give it a go anyway. I'll give this a go. Cut it right back to the bottom, and then it's got two choices. I have used loads of this, but it does need to be properly cut back for its own good, I think. I dry loads of this to use in the winter for stocks and just to flavour things. Chives go lovely with everything, I think. Should have maybe used some secateurs. Oh, it's surprising how strong they are. I think what needs happening is they need to be dug up, separated, and then put back. Gosh, these roots are properly in here. I think I might have to get a proper... Oh no, here we go. It's coming up. Oh, that worked well, didn't it? That's another fork broken. I best get a proper fork. Right, seems that I've broken my hand fork. I'll try and use this one to get it up. Well, at least we know that they do need to be split. Wow. Wow. Right. Try and split these. I think I could split them to... I know you're meant to have two forks and pull, but I haven't got two forks and pull, and I'm not worried if some of them die because I've got enough to give goodness knows how many people some. There we go. Right. They obviously like it in here, so I'll put some more in here. But I might put them up in the front corner there because then it won't be in the way of anything else. And also easy to harvest. These are good when everything else is still dormant in the ground. So in the spring you get a nice early harvest of chives, which I like, but there are lots and lots, and I could even break them down more, so I'll get them in some water and then decide where I'm going to put them. So I just put the chives in the bucket and put a bit of water there, just so that they're happy. Keep their feet wet. So I've put 2 wheelbarrows of compost on here. So one on here, one on here. It took me a little bit longer. I found a toad in between. But that's the way that it goes. I suppose it means that your compost is good. So right now I'm going to put in some lettuce to see if that will come on. So now I'm going to pop in some of these lettuce that have been sat there for a while. I'm just going to use my hands rather than go looking for a trowel that I might not be able to find. I've got a bit of room, so I'm going to space them out. If they come on, they come on. If they don't, they don't. We did have some cold temperatures last night, which I think everybody had. But we'll see. These were outside last night, so I'll put them in here to try and bring them on. I can always move some outside and leave some in here. I can't remember which ones they are, that's the problem. So I don't know whether they'll survive outside or not. But if I put them in here, then I'm more likely to have a bit of a chance taking off any dead leaves. And I'll obviously water these in a minute. Definitely have to sort my nails out tonight. Right, so that's that. I'll empty the rest of this out. It doesn't matter if it's just go on here. Right, I want to put one of the chives in here, but I think I'm going to put them in that back corner there, so that then, or some chives, I don't know. Let's have a look. Well, they're nice and soaked, so I don't think I need such a big bunch as that. So I'm going to be quite vulgar and just pull it apart to put them in. So I think, oh, it's got it on here, lettuce, green cos. So that's what they are. Actually, I'll leave that one in there. Now, I'm very impressed with these labels because I've always had trouble with labels, but that is with the new paint pens, and they do seem to stay on, which is amazing. So this is my lemon verbena that needs to be cut back. I do want to take cuttings of it, but I need to get in here. So I will take cuttings, but I'll take cuttings later. These ones here, it's all gone a bit mad. Like I say, we did go away and we were all so poorly. I've got a feeling it was COVID. I did take a test, but it was out of date. So we've had a few things to be dealing with, and the garden wasn't the first thing on my mind. The animals always take precedence over anything, obviously. So I think I'll just take these bits back off of here because I need, ow, lemon stinging nettles, I hate them. Ow, ow, ow. Yes, it's all right. Thank you very much for giving me your sympathy. Right, so I've just tidied it up a bit. I'm not going near that stinging nettle. See, it's come out with it. Oh, there it is. Because I do want to take some cuttings, I'll cut some of these back a little bit because you need to do it on hard wood anyway. So we'll just tidy it up a bit, and then later on I'll cut it right back because it's gone absolutely mad. But these again can go back to the goats. So, and then that gives me room to get in and out, and also I can come and take some cuttings. And I just feel like I've done a little bit on this side today. I did the tomato plant at the top, and then we'll just have a quick look and see where we're at and what I need to do next. So I'm quite pleased with what I've done. I've still got quite a lot here, but I've taken the tomato plant down at the top up there. And then if we look over this side, all of this side is done now. My banana plant's up there. I'm going to leave that in here for the winter and then pot it up into a huge pot in the spring, and then it can go outside in the summer and just be brought back in the winter, just to be sat in here, and hopefully it will be okay. I've obviously got my lettuces down here and my chives down here. I've got other chives to pop out outside, but that's where I'm going to leave it today. So I'm going to leave you there today. I feel really happy that I've got that done, because it's been annoying me that it's been such a mess, but I just couldn't face it. Anyway, I've done it now, so that was good. One more tick, one more job off the list. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.